Welcome to DDI Advanced Sales 2.1. In this section, we'll be covering how to create a quote and convert to a sales order. The first step in creating a quote will be to find a contact or customer and open up their ledger screen. From the ledger screen, find the New Quote button. Once you're in the quote screen, add yourself as the order writer by entering your password in the writer field. Then, go to Product and add an item by searching or scanning. When performing a keyword search, a grid will appear with all the items containing that keyword. In the cart column, you can enter the quantities that you'd like to add to your order. You can also sort this grid by the quantity available by clicking on the header. Hit the Save Cart button to add these items to your order. Then press the Save button to move to the final screen. Your quote has now been created. To recall the quote and convert it to a sales order, first look up the customer. Then select their orders from the ledger. In the Type drop-down menu, toggle from Open to Quoted. Once you're filtered down to your quoted orders, select the quoted order that you'd like to convert to a sales order. You may preview the order by hovering over the order number. Once in the quote, locate the Create Order button. This will bring up a window where you can view what you'd like to copy to your new order. This includes prices, overrides, items, and quantities. Pressing the OK button will add the items to your order. Once the items are added, you have completed converting your quote to a sales order. Now that you've seen how to create and convert quotes to sales orders, why don't you pause the video and take some time to practice on your own. In this section, we will cover a manual discount override. From an open sales order, locate your price field. Double-click on it, then enter a price that you'd like to set for the customer. Once you've entered the correct price, press Tab. You will now need a manager override to complete this discount. The manager will type in their password and press OK. This will override the price with the price that you have set. If you'd like to glance at the purchase history, hover your mouse over the current price in the price field. This will display a history of purchases made for that item. Now that you've seen the manual discount override, why don't you pause the video and practice on your own. In this section, we will review how to make a contact. First step to creating a contact is to locate a customer. See that there are contacts for this customer already. The contact we'd like to add isn't listed, so we select the primary customer. Once the customer ledger opens, select New Order. Now go to the Ordered By. Once again, you can use the magnifying glass in Ordered By to search for existing contacts to make sure that you do not duplicate an entry. If you do not see the contact listed, you can add a contact by pressing the plus sign. Now, enter the customer's first name, last name or initial, their phone number, and an email address. Then click Save. You've now completed creating a contact. Why don't you pause the video now and take some time to practice on your own. In this section, we're going to cover how to do an AR account customer sale. First, add items to a sales order for your AR account customer. Again, you can use a keyword search and then enter the quantities that you'd like to add to the order by populating the cart field with quantities of items to order. Then hit Save Cart. Now that the items have been added to the order, confirm the order with the customer. Once they're confirmed, hit the Save button. This will take you to the Final tab. The next step will be to click the Ship Confirm button. This will bring up the shipping confirmation screen. Enter your password in the Pick By field. Take one more look at the quantity to ship to ensure that you've got the proper quantity. You may also hit the Ship All button to add all items that were on the order, then hit Save. This posts the balance to the customer's AR account, and then print the order. Now that you've seen an AR customer account sale, why don't you pause the video and try on your own. In this section, we will see how to do a cash sale for a customer who has a credit hold. This sale will begin like any other. You will first locate the customer. You can recall the last customer by pushing the refresh button on the right side of the contact screen. Then create a new order. If a customer has a credit hold, you will get a warning. This will be the identifier to follow this process. You can hit OK to move on. Then begin to add items. Once again, a keyword search will give you a list of all items with that keyword, and from the grid you can start to add items by populating the cart column. Once your items have been added, click the Save button. Be sure to add the 3 required fields for any terms account order. That would be the Ordered By field, the Ship Via field, and finally the Order Writer field, which is where you'll enter your own password. Since there's a credit hold, we cannot post this sale to the customer's account. First, we'll have to save the order. Then you'll see at the bottom of the screen a release from credit hold. This is a protected area. Only administrators and our accounting department can release a credit hold. In order to complete the transaction, locate the Point of Sale checkbox and click it until the box is checked. Then, treat the sale as if it was a POS customer. You'll tender it out, collect payment, save the order, and print their receipt. Now that you've seen how to create a cash sale for an AR customer, why don't you take some time and practice on your own? In this section, we'll cover how to take a payment on an account. First, you'll want to locate your customer. Again, you can locate the last customer looked up by hitting the refresh button in the right side of the contact field. From the contact, you can create a new order by clicking the New Order button. You may find that the customer has a credit hold. This is likely why they're making an account payment. Click the Save button to go to the final screen without adding any items. Note that you will have to fill out the Ship Via as a required field as well as the Order Writer. Since we got here through the contacts, the contact that we had selected has already been added in the Ordered By. To take a payment on account, hit the drop-down arrow in the Missed Charge line of the final screen. If you are prompted for an override, get your manager to enter their password so you can move on. Then, click the Add Miscellaneous Charge button and enter POA for payment on account. Next, enter the amount the customer would like to pay on their account. Then click anywhere in the order window outside of the Missed Charges box. Note that there will be an amount due. Now, click Point of Sale. This will allow you to take payment. Tender the payment and save the order. Then, print an invoice. Now that you've seen how to take a payment on an account, why don't you pause the video and try on your own?